A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English, 'cause it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello everyone, welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
I'm a slashy Laura.
You are slashy Laura. You are English teacher / corporate speaker / marketing guru / goddess of English.
Whoa, or AMC.
Well, goddess of AMC, which is your new title, as we discovered yesterday when we started talking about people with multiple or many jobs. So you don't just say, hi, I'm Bob, I'm a businessman, or I'm Susie,
accountant.
I'm a dentist, or something.
Right.
Now you're Susie, you're a dentist / chef / painter / travel vlogger or food vlogger.
Nice.
And you
Or
can
chef.
and you can do all of these things at different times, but you can basically take interests, hobbies, and pastimes, turn them into a new job, and then you'll have to get a really long business card.
Oh, that's right.
Your business card will have to fit in your pocket because it will say actor / chef / business person / brain surgeon / pilot / whatever else, because you have many jobs, because you are a complicated, interesting person, and you don't want to be put in one little box because of the job you have. How about a question? Would you like one big job or a few small jobs? Why?
Definitely a few small jobs over a big job. Yeah, it's like having different options in case one doesn't work out.
True.
Plus, it's more fun and keeps things exciting.
True.
No chance of getting bored with just one job. And what if the company went bankrupt or something?
That is true, but at least one job, as long as the company is healthy, will keep you safe.
True.
Some people like the safety of that one job that kind of pays for their whole life. They work there the whole time. But you're right, that is happening less and less.
Right.
Companies are much quicker to fire or to cut down people and make jobs disappear. So you're right, having a few different things going on, as we would say in English, having a few different irons in the fire does give you a little bit of protection.
Good.
There you go. All right, let's get to our article. Find out about it.
One person, many roles. The rise of the slashy. Warm-up question. Would you like one big job or a few small jobs? Why?
However, being a slashy comes with problems. With much work, you might have little time for yourself. Also, without specializing, getting expertise in one area is difficult. However, many people find ways to make it work. A reporter can do writing jobs online. A doctor can make videos at home to share health tips.
All right, yesterday we kind of explored the wonderful, liberating, freedom-giving parts of being a slashy. You don't have to stay in one job. You can explore your interests and maybe make some money off them. You can work with different people. You can expand your creativity and your experiences, and you can have a really, really long job when people say, you can have a long answer when people say, what job do you have? However, today we're going to look at maybe the not so good parts of the whole slashy work lifestyle.
Right.
It says, however, being a slashy comes with problems. Well, we could say it could come with problems. Not always, but yes, these are definitely things to think about.
Yeah, exactly. So when you say being a slashy comes with problems, you're suggesting that there are difficulties or challenges that are linked to having multiple job roles.
Exactly. We could say it comes with negatives, it comes with a downside, the not so good part of it. That's exactly what we're looking at. For example, with much work, you might have little time for yourself. With much work, you might have little rest. in other words. That's true. If every day you're working at your normal job, and then in the evenings you do this other thing, and then on the weekends you got to meet these guys because that's the only free time you have, and suddenly it's Sunday night at 8:30, you're finally sitting down for the first time in 7 days, and then you go, oh, I gotta get up and do it all again tomorrow. So that is true. If you don't really love what you're doing, you might get burned out quickly.
Exactly.
And that would, of course, ruin your passion, possibly, for your job. It could also affect your health.
I was going to say that.
People can work so hard, they make themselves sick over a long term. So.
Or die. Karoshi. That's like a...
work yourself to death.
Yeah. 过劳死. So I can totally relate to that.
Yes, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
So what else is bad?
Well, also it says without specializing, getting expertise in one area is difficult.
Yeah.
This is true. I mean, it would kind of be the difference between going to school and learning stuff and just learning stuff off interesting YouTube videos.
Right.
You might learn stuff, but you won't really know the knowledge, know the subject the way you would if you studied it hard in a school kind of setting. So being a slashy might make, I can do a little of this, I can do a little of that, but are you really an expert in any of those things? Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah, I think being a slashy could make it tougher to be an expert in one field.
Exactly.
Right, so slashies might know less about one thing,
right,
but they learn other skills like being flexible, managing time, and quickly learning new things.
That's right.
And I'm going to speak for the pros though.
Okay.
They seem happier because they get to do what they love.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you can make that work, good for you. But if you have to pick one of those jobs, you might not be quite good enough to do that job fully. So you have to kind of remember that. However, it says many people find ways to make it work. Absolutely. It's easier than ever now to make it work. People can find jobs through the internet. They can advertise through the internet. And actually, I know a lot of governments are also coming up with new ways for slashies to pay tax or to get money if their jobs disappear.
Find out more about that.
This is a whole area of work that more people are kind of saying, yeah, this is how people live. It's not just a hobby. It's not just students or young people. People are doing this. So it's becoming much more common and accepted in the world in general.
Exactly. And in fact, I have a couple friends who actually make it work. They're actually English teachers / musicians / models, things like that.
Interesting.
And remember Chickalin?
Remember her. Do I remember her?
She's also a singer, guys.
I think so. I think I remember her.
I know. She writes songs as well.
She does. So, she's very good at it.
She's very talented. So even with the challenges, it's awesome when people find new ways like that to blend their passions.
That is very good. Let's go back, and there's a few other examples here. It says a reporter can do writing jobs online. There you go. You could do another job, but then in the evening or free time, or even when you're on the bus, you can do writing on your phone or on a computer. How about this? A doctor can make videos at home to share health tips. I know that some doctors have gotten very famous and have gotten many new patients because they've made a good name for themselves online. So there you go. That's another way to basically show the world what you can do, and in many cases, the world will go, cool.
Ooh.
Want to be a slashy? Here are some tips for you. Join different activities, classes, or clubs. Meet people from different areas. Learn about their jobs and ask them for advice. Making a portfolio to show your wide interests and skills is also important. With planning and practicing, you can live the life of a slashy.
So let's say that all of this information is making you go, want to be a slashy? Here are some tips for you. Join different activities, classes, or clubs. Absolutely. Get experiences, try things out, learn a little bit from anything you do, and all of this knowledge in the end will make you a very well-rounded, interesting person.
For sure. I remember I joined lots of speech contests, public speaking competitions, and also the debating club or debate
debating club.
Yeah,
Great
what about
choice.
you?
Debating club, chess club, rugby team, football team, skiing team, music. I had a band on the weekend with my friends, church choir.
So talented,
making the chicken in the restaurant. I did it all. I was exhausted.
As a high school
Actually,
kid?
It was fun. I learned so much in all of those areas. Radio. That was a little late. I had a radio show.
There you go.
I learned a lot there too. Yes. So it was a great way I could use a lot of my interests and passions, learn from people, and really enjoy, having a life that didn't really seem boring very often. So that's a good thing about it. Meet people. That's another one. Travel if you can, or if not, meet people from different areas. I don't mean go to this neighborhood when I live in this neighborhood. Different countries, different cultures, different languages. Yeah. Do that if you can. Learn about their jobs and ask them for advice. It's also a good way to appreciate what you have. When you learn about how other people in the world have struggles and problems, then you might realize, hey, my life is pretty good. So that can be a nice thing too.
I think these are some really solid slashy tips here.
Yes.
I never considered joining diverse clubs or activities to intentionally meet people from different fields.
Okay.
So I think that's smart thinking. It's all about building up a wide network and good connections, things like that.
And that's actually often a very good just side effect. You join the club because you like the activity, you like the hobby, you're interested in, and yes, you will meet other interesting people, definitely. So here's something you can do, especially after you've had a few of these experiences. Making a portfolio to show your wide interests and skills is also important. Pictures of you at different clubs doing activities. If you're producing things like music or art or writing, collect that stuff. Nice. And that can be very interesting. Often when you go to get a job or go to get into a good school, the things that make you interesting and different are the things that will really sell you to them.
There you go.
A lot of people are smart. A lot of people got good grades on their exams. But if you're a member of the koala juggling club at your school, wow, that will make you stand out. And that could be just what you need.
You could work in a zoo.
Definitely.
Okay,
yes.
Good point. Okay, so whether it's coding, writing, photography, or something else, showcasing everything you can offer to the world paves the way for an awesome slashy lifestyle.
Absolutely. With planning and practicing, you can live the life of a slashy. You might have to explain that to people, though. If you say to your mom and dad, I want to be a slashy. They might go, no. I don't think they'll be very happy. And then you explain what it means. And they go, okay. All right.
Yeah, so you got to have lots of determination and effort. And that way your slashy life can be achievable.
Hopefully.
So I think trying new things in different areas might seem scary, but if you make clear lists of what you want to do and learn, while also practicing different skills every day, you can make that slashy dream life happen.
You can, and you can tell everyone you're a slashy, and that'd be cool. But don't tell anyone you're a slashy when you're holding a big knife.
No.
Don't do that. Put the knife down and go, I'm a slashy. You don't want to do that, because then they'll just run screaming, and that would be bad.
OK， 今天又是学到了很多的新的知识。如果你想要成为斜杠族或是斜杠青年哦，但是我们首先还是要来补充一下我们的英文知识、英文的单字。第一个我们看到的是 reporter， 这是个名词，是记者。For example, some reporters at press events can be rude, like asking celebrities too many personal questions. 大家有没有觉得一些在新闻发表会上的那种媒体的记者可能会很没有礼貌，常常会跟名人提出非常多的私人问题？那课文例句是怎么用的呢？ The reporter gave us the news of the typhoon. 这名记者向我们报道了有关台风的新闻。还有今天学到了很多 pitbull， 有没有很多诀窍啦，或是指点？这个英文就是 tip 这个名词哦。For example, a helpful tip for learning languages faster is to watch shows in that language with subtitles. 我个人推荐的方法啦，这是学习语言一个很有用的诀窍，就是你可以看那个语言的一些节目，然后要开启字幕 subtitles， 那你就可以这样连接起来，然后学新的单字。 再来是课文例句 There are many good tips for learning French in this book. 这本书有许多学习法文的好方法。Bonjour， 硬要秀一下法文。再来就是 meet 这个动词就是认识啦，或者是结识。那动词三态的变化来看一下 meet, met, met.For example, Joey hopes to meet students from different backgrounds when he starts high school. Joey 希望在开始上高中的时候，可以认识不同背景的学生。课文例句 I met Jane when I was in 7th grade. We soon became best friends. 我7年级就认识了 Jane， 我们很快就成为最好的朋友。最后就是 wide 这个形容词有广泛的意思。I've got a wide taste and enjoy diving into all sorts of wild and unique foods. 我真的有非常大胆或是广泛的这个饮食的一个品味，我会尝试各种你们可能想不到奇奇怪怪很疯狂的食物。OK， 课文例句提到的是 That store sells a wide choice of toys. You can find anything from dolls to robots. 那间店贩售的玩具种类很广哦，从娃娃到机器人都可以找到。再来，我们今天要来看一下 little 还有 a little 差别在哪呢？ little 就是很少，它是通常用在否定或是几乎没有的少量，然后后面要接不可数名词。For example, my dog has little interest in vegetables.He turns away his nose when I offer them. 我的狗对蔬菜有很小几乎都没有兴趣啦。每次我给它蔬菜，它都转头不理我。OK， 那 a little 呢，加了一个 a， 当然就是多了一点，所以它就是少量一点点。同样后面也是要接不可数名词哦。像是如果汤太淡的话，你可能会说 Can you add a little salt to the soup? It needs a bit more flavor.你可以汤再加点盐巴吗？一点点，它需要更多的味道。好了，学到这么多，你们准备好了要玩我们的 Review Time Game 了吗？
Review time.All
right, everyone, we have just a bit of time to look at our 4 new words. Then we have to get off to our other jobs. You have to go be a marketing expert, business person.
Yeah.
I have my job as a singing cocktail waitress to go to.
I love that.
So let's look at our words before we leave. Reporter, tip, meet, and wide. It's an interesting collection of very different words. So we're going to play definitions. I will be the talking dictionary saying what the word means, and you have to guess which word I'm saying what it means. Okay. All right. So we're going to start out very easy. We're going to talk about something that has a great distance across it.
It's wide.
It's wide. Exactly. It has a great distance across it. Not from top to bottom, but from across.
Right.
So that is wide. Here's another one. A useful suggestion or piece of information.
It's a good tip.
It's a tip. Well done. One who collects, gathers, and disseminates the news.
Reporter.
A reporter or a journalist would also be acceptable. And to encounter.
It's to meet.
To meet, to encounter, to get to know, to come into contact, often for the first time. Right. Thanks, guys. Well done. Get out there and slash your way to happiness and success, but not in the mass murder type way. No, in the doing interesting jobs type way. That's what we're talking about. But hey, if you want to become a horror movie director as your other career and make slashies or slasher film, do that. You could be a bank accountant in the daytime and a horror master or mistress in the evening. The world is your oyster. Go out there and grab it and enjoy it and do what you like to do and make it work. Smash it, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Magic Box.
天哪，真的是气死我了！Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Cruella. 你可能想说，库伊拉，你怎么又在生气了呢？ 哎呦，还不是因为这世界上真的没有任何的事情可以让我满意呢。Anita and Roger thought of many ways to stop me。没想到才刚到手的狗狗又给他们逃跑了啊！Oh well， 今天呢惹到库伊拉我，你们真的麻烦大了。I will do everything I can to get those dogs. Let's wait and see. 好的，同学们有发现句中的不定词吗？to 加上原形动词就会形成一个不定词哦。那不定词啊，在不同的情况下，也为句子带来不同的含义哦。今天呢，就要跟大家介绍不定词，表明某个动作的意图啊，或是目的的这种用法了。为了达到目的，我可是可以不择手段啊。就像我刚刚说的 ，I will do everything I can to get those dogs。为了要拥有那些狗狗，我什么事都做得出来哦。To have those dogs 就是我的意图啦。其实啊，这种情况上的 to 就等同于 in order to 一样哦。为了要怎么样怎么样而怎么样怎么样的意思哦。I will do everything I can in order to get those dogs。另外啊，要补充的是，不定词 to 加上动词也是可以移到句首去当做主词的哦。因此啊，同样的句子你也可以这么说啦。To get those dogs, I will do everything I can. 还不是因为 Anita 跟 Roger 一直在坏了我的好事呢。Anita and Roger called the police to stop me. 他们是想要打电话给警察阻止我耶。是的，句中的不定词也是想要表达目的的意思咯。他们的目的啊，就是要阻止我啦。那如果要把不定词放到句首，也是 OK 的哦。To stop me, Anita and Roger called the police. Hello， 你们真的不要自不量力了好吗？你们的资源、金钱、能力有我多有我好吗？ I can even hire people to kill you. 是啊，哪天我发狠，我甚至可以雇佣杀手把你们都给除掉呢。拜托，真的不要再跟我作对了。不跟你们说了。I need to come up with a new idea for taking those dogs away. 我得想想更缜密的办法来把那些狗狗带